Hopefully somebody will be on to let me know that you guys can actually hear me. But I did decide to come on tonight and just do a little building. We have a mini bookend, bookshelf companion, the off-brand of saying this is a book nook. And let's see. I haven't opened it yet, so let's see if I get in there without tearing everything apart. Ooh, hello. Sorry to shake you. I don't know why people know. No need to request. Okay. So we have our electrical components, which will be great. Ooh. That's nice. A crystal ball. Little lights. Yay, we have an instructions book. Let's see. Nice. Okay. So I'll have to work on getting some music for next time. Couldn't do it today. Keep these out first. And all of the lovely stickers that we're going to need. Some things to build books on. Books with, rather. Let's see if I can get that better. There you go. Okay. Some of these are for cutting. Ooh, we even got little letters. There's our books. Stickers. Hold up. Sorry to take it away from you. 1 second. There we go. So I have the D panel. We have, aha, there's the A's. There's the B's. Oh, look at that coloring. This may be an off-brand, but it's got really good colorations. You can see how close I can get you. Those are stamps. It's the Hogwarts Express. I'm not sure about that one. And then London and Scotland. Oops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to shake you. Here's the Holland, Scotland. Ooh, little potion bottles and a chocolate frog. Well, these aren't chocolate frogs because that would be copyright infringement, and that's not what this is, obviously. This is panel C. The C panel, rather. And here are, oops, I hope I don't need those. Let's put those to the side for now. Oh, I'll need this later. This is a little tool. That is the E's, and this is F. Oh, I love those potions, such pretty. Oh, look, little owls, if you can see them. Hold on. I'd help if you could actually see them. There we go, little owls. Well, oh, all right, so. It would also help if I knew how to speak properly. Okay, so section A is where we're obviously going to start, but over. Oh yes, I need my glue. Where are you? I don't know where my other glue is. Oh, there they are. Vinyl. Plastic. Nope, wrong glue. Glue. I need a glue song. Right. So, put that to the side. Hopefully, oops. Aha. That should actually work. Hopefully. Hopefully that glue works, because I am still in the middle of moving, so not all of my craft supplies are free. Oh, we're going to do the shelving first. It does want me to do the check the lights, but I don't have any batteries. So right now, and I'm sorry for repeating the word so often. So what I'll do is I'll do this later. E3 so the bolts, poke parts, and press parts. Okay, so I have the handy dandy mask tool, and let's get started. So instead of starting on any walls or anything like that, they have us starting on the cases and the shelving. So I will be poking those out in a second. Where did I put B? B and A. Okay, hold on. So let's get the little bits and pieces out. So that is A12. There we go. 1 chocolate frog. B18. Apparently we are on a quest to find the chocolate frogs. Well, let's push this through without breaking it. That is always devastating. Okay, so we have the second one. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Let me put that on screen. Right, and B26 is a shelving unit. Haha. This one right here. There we go. Next time I need to do this on the other side, because that'll just make things so much easier. Okay, so the next will be the potions and B22. So B20s and B22s. The B22 is here. Yeah, let's do this. Ooh. Oh man, that almost escaped on my vent. Sorry about that. We do not want it escaping down vents, please. And thank you. Alright, so, and these are the 5 potions that they want us to take. That one may have actually escaped down the vent. Hopefully not, but I wouldn't be surprised. There's 3 there. There's 4th one. Oh well. I will have to go searching for that 5th one later. And I may need a wall right here. Hopefully. Alright, so. Alright, so we'll do these 2 in B26. Alright. Well, at least they are easier to snap in than some I've done. Some are a little difficult. Alright, I need you to focus. Focus better than me. There you go. It's little chocolate frogs that aren't chocolate frogs, because again, copyright. And since we're missing one, I'm going to put that one in the back. Or I'm going to leave a hole open in the back because we're missing one. Please don't tell me it's the green one, because I really want the green one. Alright. You are not... Aw, darn it. The one I am missing is indeed the green one. Which is the best one. You know, best part of waking up is a potion in your cup. Darn it. Well, if nothing else, there we go. I know, probably really not supposed to use it this way, but it's giving me help pushing these in a little bit stronger. There we go. A lot more secured. Let me try this one again. There we go. See? A lot easier to do. Alright, so chocolate frogs and potions. Onward to B21 and the little potions. Where did I put those? They are in F. Right here. So right here. There we go. And B21, which is already losing some of its things. Here we go. Let's use this side. There we go. So yes, some of these are really simple. Some of these are a little harder than they probably should be. All right. There we go. All set. These are really pretty though. Now that we've done all of those, they want us to take B19. Which is this one. Down here. Can't wait for these windows. They're very pretty. But I'll have to be extra careful because I tend to break these sometimes. Depending on how cheap they are. Alright. So... doesn't look like there's a difference in the sidings other than this is the bottom, obviously. So we can just go ahead and pop these in. Hopefully. There we go. Snap, snap. The potions. Oh, okay. I did those wrong. Oops. See, I managed to, look and make sure that these were in correctly. I forgot to check if these were incorrectly. So, this is the back. So I did all of that work to put them in wrong. Of course, why wouldn't I? It's not a Hogwarts-themed book nook. Not at all. It's magic-themed book nook AI. No one asked for your opinion. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I need to get rid of the AI thing. Oh, stop. Alright, anyway. Be still. Anyway, I have to fix these, so give me a second. I will get these turned around. Ugh. Silly me, silly me. At least, if I can't find the 5th one that flew the coop, I can at least do a bit of hiding. Possibly. Alright, so let's just, turn it around. Alright, I think that's working. There you go. That's much better. Okay, so now we can put that in here. There we go. Let's see if I can smack that in a bit more. Nudge that in a bit more. There we go. So, that's what it looks like right this minute. Let's get these not chocolate frogs in there. There we go. That is much better. Sorry about that. I'll put it up Well, I'll put it right there for now. Okay, B15s, B23s, B10, B14, B15. There we go. B15s. All right, so here we go. So one goes like this. There we go. Snap, snap. One side shelf. Snap, snap. Both shelving is complete. There we go. All right, so 3 more pieces. I think they're right here. Not sure if I like those on there. Really. Because they cover up the, let's see. Let's see if they cover up the potions too much. If I just want to leave these off. So, magic potions. Well, at least they're easy to put on. But, I mean, really, how much do you cover up? But you cover up the colors. You know what, Chet? I'm not sure if I want that on there or not. Because then you can't see the colors. I'm going to leave that off for now. I'll put it up here. And I mean, oh, hold on. There you go. Oh dear. Let's try this again, shall we? There we go. There we go. That's easier. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to put the bottom one on. I mean, that covers both shelves. So maybe I'll keep it like that. I'll just decide later. Because right now, those are just too pretty to cover up with the shelving. This one's not as good as the colors for here. So it's mine. I can do what I want. Alright, part 2 does need a little glue for D1, D3, and D2. Where is the D's? Behave. D, that's C. That is not D's. That's F. Where did I put the D? Haha. There they are. Which one's D5? Okay, here's 1 and 2. Oh, let's go this way, because I feel like I'm going to break these if I'm not careful. You can see what I'm doing. I don't know who these people are. Anyway, Be careful. All right. All right, so D1 and 2. I mean D2 and 3. And then 5 and 1. 5. There's D1 and D5. D6. Okay, but here's... Oh no. Of course. You have to pull out D6 as well later. But I need this little thing for some reason. Put this to the side and do a little gluing. So okay, there to this side. See if I can do this without too much of a mess. I really need new glue because this one's hard to squeeze. I have other glues with me, but they're somewhere in a box still. Oh my god. These are just so hard to squeeze out. Hold on. Okay, I'll have to get my glue somewhere else. Hold on 1 second. I don't have any UV light to use ultraviolet. Oh dearie. Alright. Bear with me. There's enough super glue in here to do the job I need it to do. We shall see. Right, so this is a very messed up super glue pen. I gotta see if I can get any glue out of it, which if I'm not careful, I'll glue myself. Right, so being very careful and trying to get this done fast so I don't accidentally glue anything to anything else. This stuff can be very dangerous. Very dangerous indeed. Alright, so little magic wands. I'm supposed to glue these down to the, where they're at. Here we go. Oh, okay, let's do this one at a time. I need some tweezers, but I don't have any on me at the moment. Let's do this, okay. Let's do it like this. put some pressure on that. Hopefully it'll dry up. I'll put a little bit on there. Hopefully that too will also dry. Nope. Uh-oh. See? Like I was talking about. I have to be careful or I'll end up gluing stuff to other things. Ow. Alright. So, here you go. Magic wand shelf. All done. Alright. First page is almost done. We just got this bottom row left. Stop that. Stop that. So, part 3. E3s. Where did my E's go? There they are. So, E3. Oops. Whoops. I got stuck. E3. Oh dear. E3s? Oh. I noticed. Okay. I guess it's time to do some boxes now. So I need 2 E3s. Alright. So 2 E3s. And a K13, which is part of the stickers. So K11, 12, 13s. So I have a lot of these to do. So I'm going to start with one of these green ones after I put these two together. Really aren't supposed to be using full-on super glue for these things, but when needs must. When needs must. Though you do have to be extremely careful that you make sure you get these done accurately and correctly. Alright, so if I had more chatters on here, I would definitely be willing to, you know, see which ones you guys would like. So maybe next time. I think I'm going to go for green today, though, for my first one. Let's see if I can get this up without breaking it. There we go. Isn't that so pretty? Can't tell if you can see that green. But the green's all done. Okay, so let's put this down this way. Hold on. Slightly off. There we go. I think I have that right. Okay. So my fingers. Okay, so let's do that and do that. So now we have this little box that I have to do the top for. Alright, so do the smaller folds first. Right, and then there's this fold. And then that fold. Oh look, a little magic wand shop box. There we go. One down and quite a few to go. See, 19 down, 20 to go. Alright, so I will do those. And then we can get to part 4. But let's do all of these. There we go. Actually, I'm debating whether to just do those later. I'm not selling. This is not an ad. This is me just talking and building a book nook. This is not an ad. I haven't told you where it's from. For a reason. But I can also just do these in video forms. If you're going to mess with my lives. Not that I'm getting much people, but still. It's being very rude telling me that I'm trying to sell you something when I'm not, because I haven't told you anything about it other than the title of what I'm doing. And I didn't even give you a long enough look at the title, so I'm not trying to sell you anything. Oh, sorry. TikTok is being TikTok. But right now, I am not. I am working on making little wand boxes. And not trying to sell you anything. Because I ain't telling you where I got this until I know it's worth doing. Alright, so let's do, how about this purple, if you can see that. Why is this being so difficult? Come here. I just want to put you on things. Come here. I don't know why. Oh, hello. So, the same one as last time. You just fold up these two sides and these two sides, hopefully accurately. There we go. Alright, and you're bending the smaller sides first. Remember, this is a sticker, so there we go. There we go. There we go. And finally, this last one. Hopefully you can see the pretty purple. Don't normally like purples, but I do like a dark purple. It's very nice. It's number 2 out of 20. Alright, so for the next one, how about this bottom one? Nice brown? Reddish brown? Yeah, we'll go with reddish brown. There we go. Alright, so would you stop moving? So this time I'm going to do the smaller sides first, because I had so much trouble doing it last time because I was sticking everywhere. There we go. Let's do it this way. There we go. And there we go. So, there we go. It's a cute little box. Right, so I need some more. Actually, I think I'm going to just get all of these out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's more than 20 here. Well, I won't do. I'll just go ahead and get some of these out and work on them later. Ooh. Why do they keep flying away? I really do hope you guys can hear me, because, geez, I'm a low talker. I do have a headset with the mic, but if anybody comes in, y'all can tell me if this sound is good enough. And again, I'll work on music for later. Alright, so alright. Really should have some more a fan going on in here. But as long as if I'm away far enough and not breathing this in, we'll be fine. This isn't the good sniffing glue. Though I do warn against trying to do that because, yes, that is not a good idea. Ooh, I need you to stick together. Rolling this together. Oh, come on. Did not put enough there, apparently. Oh no. Got a little on my finger. That's not good. Stay up. Alright, so anytime you think you touched your hand to this, just make sure you keep it, let it dry, or if you can get it, immediately wash it off. But if you can't, just make sure it's not sticking to anything else. Two more. I don't know why you want to be restricted. If I was actually selling something, I would have put on here that I'm actually selling something. TT. It's basically me building Lego without telling you it's Lego. Just oops. All right. Just hope people remember that this stuff is called super glue and I don't have solvent. I do not want to wind up at the emergency room. For one thing, I'd have to dry myself there. Uh-oh. Speaking of messing up and doing that. Oh no. I messed up. I may have to, fix that one for later. This is why this craft is not called for super glue. Yeah, I'll get it later. Maybe missing one of our wine boxes. There we go. Alright. Those are all done. The mistake is to the side, so I can try to fix it later. No, not again. There we go. Racing against time. And time wins. Or this one's. Whichever. So. Go. Oops. That's still slightly off, but it's better than the other one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that's at least 10. So I'll do these few, and then move on to the next step, and I can come back and do some of these later. Anyway, I figured we could do this tonight and talk about something else like books, obviously, or magic, whichever. So if anybody pops in and they want to talk about magic or books, feel free. There's projects coming in the future, both my own personal projects, and then I have a couple writing groups that I'm working with. One specific one is supposed to be a sci-fi. And then there's another that's a grimdark. And of course I have my horror, because I love horror. It is one of my favorites. There we go. Okay, just one more. You don't need to watch me do all of the gluing and super gluing these little boxes together. Alright, let's see. Because now we've got to mess with stickers. They're very fun stickers. Alright, so this color next. I think it's supposed to be a black. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so let's turn this over. There we go. Do these up so that I'm not struggling with them in a minute. There we go. Put both these down. Alright, so we now have 4 of these done. 5 different colors. And then this next one. I guess it's got a darker outline than these do. But it's got a more creamy tannish labeling. Maybe that's a greenish. There we go. Depends on what your screen is showing right now. Mine is usually a little yellow tinted. There we go. Ooh, let's not stick to the table. Thank you. I need you to move just... I need you to move a little bit somewhere else. There we go. I think that's good. Alright. I need to move this. Sorry. I don't mean to... Ooh, taking you all for a ride. I don't mean to do that. Alright. So, there we go. That's 5 done. So we have 1 of each color now. I think I'll do this red one again. Hello. I'm just putting in a book nook and chilling out, trying not to destroy stickers and super glue my hands together. Welcome in. I have so far done 5 of these. This is my 6th one. There's supposed to be 20. But it's a little wand box. Sorry for shaking you. So cute. I've been mostly talking to myself, but I was saying that I have some projects coming up soon. so that I'm working with. Can't say much about them yet because I'm working with a group, but feel free to share any projects that you want to on here that you think we'll find very interesting. Because while I am also a writer, I am also an avid reader, and I need more books, as always. Of course, it would help if TikTok would stop thinking that I'm trying to sell you something when I'm not. I think this one's my favorite. It's got a green cast to it, if you can see it. Oh. I really hope you can hear me. Oops. I think I put that a little off, but that's okay. This will just be in the back. But I have been on here for a while, so if nobody joins in the near future, I may be turning this off for a bit. And again, I'll come on again and do these again, but I may do some of these because there's like 20 more or 10 more to go. So that way we're not wasting as much time just watching me put these specific stickers on. Oops. Flip my stickers. There we go. I might get all the green ones done. At least I know I can do this part. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, officially I've done 10. Okay, I've got 3 more to do. Officially, I have 10 wand boxes. Oh, hello. Sorry about that. Got 10 little wand boxes. Now, if only I could, get these to levitate and move around like they did in a certain movie. Alright, let's get some purple going. Alright, so purple's done. Alright, one more. maybe changing where I put this. So, oops, that's slightly off, but I mean, it's simple enough as it is. I'm not very balanced, so. But one more, and I think I'll call it a night since it doesn't seem. I think TikTok is making it so I'm not getting views that much because I put an appeal, but they think I'm trying to sell you something, which I would not be doing that without actually saying I'm going to be selling you something. This is just me sitting here building a building kit that hopefully has things. Oh well, anyway, okay, so I finished those. I will be back at a later time to do others. I might finish these by myself because, like I said, there's like what, 8 more to do, and I don't want to bog you down by just doing super glue and stickers. Alright, have a good night, everyone.